Oh, he's crashing out. You want to crash out? Fine, I'll fucking give you one. If we don't wake the fuck up soon, and I mean quick, fast, and in a fucking hurry, we are fucked like a football bat. We got the Department of Homeland fucking Security out here sharing hype videos of ICE agents flying in on American cities, banging indoors, jacking people out of their houses, zip tying them in the streets naked, and then carting them off in the back of U-Hauls with no warrants or due process like it's a fucking trailer to the newest Call of Duty game.
Look at this guy crashing out in his truck, spewing tears and F-bombs like he's the savior of America. Brian Andrews, the so-called country singer, thinks he's a hero for defending lawbreakers while real Americans foot the bill. Well, buckle up, Buttercup. I'm about to crash your party with some cold, hard facts. This immigrant pandering BS ends now. If you're tired of the virtue-signaling celebrities telling you to hug criminals while your taxes skyrocket, stick around. We're deporting this nonsense today. Andrews whines about ISIS agents banging down doors, zip-tying people naked, and carting them off in U-Hauls like it's some dystopian movie trailer. Give me a break. This is pure hyperbole from a guy who's probably never seen a real operation. ICE agents don't need judge-signed warrants for arrest. They used administrative warrants, which are totally legal under the Immigration and Nationality Act. They can arrest without judicial warrant in public or with consent, and they sure as hell aren't running around like stormtroopers without a cause. No warrants? Wrong. Due process? It's there for citizens, not invaders illegally gaming the system. And the Supreme Court green light to target brown people speaking Spanish? That's race-baiting garbage. Enforcement is about status, not skin color. Wake up, Brian. This ain't Call of Duty. It's law enforcement protecting our borders from...
You're watching a fucking football game. And then the cherry on top of it all, I gotta sit here and listen to you all call yourselves Christians? Bullshit. You don't get to call yourself a Christian and then advocate and fucking laugh when families are torn apart outside of courthouses of people trying to come here the right way.
The irony. Last I checked, the Bible commands us to obey the laws of the land. Romans 13, 1 through 7 says to submit to governing authorities because they are established by God. Jesus said, render unto Caesar what is Caesar's. Illegal immigration, that's breaking the law. Plain and simple. True Christians balance compassion with justice. We love our neighbors, but that doesn't mean letting millions flood in unchecked, draining resources, and endangering communities. You're the hypocrite here, Andrews, hiding behind love to justify anarchy. If you really followed Christ, you'd support sovereign nations enforcing rules, not this open borders fantasy that hurts the vulnerable Americans you're supposed to care about.
The right ways. You don't get to call yourself a Christian and then think it's okay that the highest court in the fucking land just gave a green light to ICE agents to be able to fucking target people because they are brown or speaking Spanish. It makes me sick to my fucking stomach that I gotta be lumped in with you when people think of Christians in this country. It makes me feel physically fucking ill to know that when people think of the loving Christ that I know that gave his life for us, they will think of you instead. You are not Christian. You use Christianity as a shield to hide behind when you need to justify the hate that you have scalded into this world. People tell me,
boo freaking who? Families torn apart. Andrew acts like ICE is ripping kids from beds for fun. Reality check, separation happens because parents choose to break the law and sneak in illegally. If a citizen dad robs a bank and gets jailed, the kids suffer. The same damn thing. Yeah, studies show depression and anxiety in kids, but that's on the adults risking it all, not the agents doing their jobs. Critics call it cruel, but what's cruel is letting unvetted masses overwhelm schools, hospitals, and jobs, hurting American families. We need better ways? Sure, like secure borders and legal paths that don't reward cheaters. Stop the sob stories, enforce the rules, or watch America crumble.
I knew being a country artist I was going to get some backlash for the things that I was about to say. And I knew that I was risking my career because of it, because I'm a small artist who didn't have a big fan base to fall back on already. But I said the shit anyways with my whole fucking chest. Because if you think that I'm going to sit back and watch the America that I love to my fucking core be beaten to its fucking knees without saying a word, then you got me fucked up. And
you love America to your core? Then why defend the invasion that's costing us billions? Undocumented folks might have a lower overall crime rate in some stats. But guess what? Their first act is a crime, illegal entry. And in hotspots, gangs and traffickers are wreaking havoc. You're risking your career? Big freaking whoop. Real patriots risk it all to defend the country, not pander for likes. This humane treatment crap erodes trust? Nah, lax enforcement does that, turning cities into war zones. Brian Andrews, thanks for the laugh. But your rant is just noise from an out-of-touch wannabe. True Americans cheer ICE because they protect us. If you're with me, smash that like, share this video, and let's make America secure again. No more tears for lawbreakers. Time to crash out the BS and build that wall. Obie Woodchuck out.